done.
Fast forwarding, man, we got JoJo Diaz, Devin Haney, one of the biggest fights here in the lightweight division. I know we recently spoke with Teofimo Lopez. You know, those guys are very vocal, man. They were like, you know what? They're tired of not seeing the best fighting the best. And this is a really, really good fight. Definitely a 50-50 across the board. You know, JoJo Diaz has obviously improved since his defeat with Gary Russell Jr. And, you know, he's gotten better. He became world champion. And, you know, to me, he seems as if he's now fighting like with a chip on his shoulder. What is your assessment as far as the fight with Haney versus JoJo Diaz?
It's a great fight. It's a great fight. It's 50-50, like you said. And it shows, more than anything, it shows that when the fighters want to fight, the fights can get done. As long as you have two promoters willing to do it, and for the good of boxing, look, right now it's not who wins or who loses. Is it a good fight? I can't see it being anything but a good fight. I can see the fans winning at the end of the night, regardless of whose hands raised. Of course, I'm going to go with JoJo Diaz. I've known JoJo since pro debut.
That's right.
We've built a career together. And he is, like you said, there is a chip, yeah, because there's a dog in JoJo that hasn't come out 100% yet. December 4th, that dog's coming out, and he's ready to play.
Well, what do you feel separates JoJo from Devin Haney? Obviously, he's an Olympian, and he's a southpaw.
You know what? Something you can't buy, you can't do, you have to build over time is experience. Devin Haney's a tremendous, talented fighter at his age, where he's at already. But you have to go through fire. You have to live it to know what to expect, to know how to get through it. He still hasn't been in that firefight yet. December 4th, he's going to go into the fire.
What do you want as far as, you know, in the event that he were to become victorious? Obviously, there's a lot of names out there. What do you want for JoJo?
The biggest fights. JoJo always wants the biggest fights. Look, that's something that you guys, the media, need to let the fans know, that when it comes time to raising your hand and taking a challenge, he's one of those throwback fighters of the 80s, of the 2000s, that not just, oh, I'll fight anybody. No, he's showing it. Fortuna raised his hand. Hey, I'll fill in right now. Hey, I'll fight Haney. He's showing it with actions. So obviously December 4th is first. After December 4th, we'll sit down like we always do, go over with his team and decide what's next. But I can tell you this, big fights only.
Just a couple of more questions real quick.